coming.
Thank you for hosting me. I need to correct two things.
Okay, no worries. Yes, sir.
The name is not Paputsi.
Okay.
Paputsi. Ke Paptos.
Baptosi. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, the name ke feel ke Stockholm Sack, man. She was young. Now I think she's 31 or 32.
Wow, okay.
So I think at the age of 4, 3, not pronouncing Papa Arthur.
Oh.
Now the things that is but to make it says Papdos.
I see. I see. Very interesting.
So let's call.
I see.
Another thing that I want to correct is the foundation.
Yes, sir.
The name of the foundation.
Yes, sir.
If we are saying Sekhukhuni Foundation, the royalty of the Sekhukhuni in Limpopo, they will fight with me.
Okay.
So it's a Arthur Sekhukhuni Foundation.
Oh, I see.
Even when you see also the surname is not, it ends with I, not E.
Okay, so Sekhukhuni.
Sekhukhuni.
As opposed to Sekhukhuni.
Yeah, like it's you're still correct, but our Harry is the official. We need
I
to
see.
correct them.
I see what you mean.
I don't want to be sued by my family.
Yeah,
Yes.
copyright.
Poppy Act, Chief.
Yeah.
What if you breakfast show? What are you guys doing there? I love it. No, welcome, man.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So let's jump right into it. I mean, from someone who's so big on youth empowerment and community development and all of these things, I'm always interested in finding out what drives someone or an individual to want to go into such spaces. Someone was here not so long ago by the name of Stay, and what he pointed out was that we are so constructed in our societies to be people who function in the middle class, and have conventional 9-to-5 jobs. Someone is asking, "How Musi, Mo, why are you guys doing radio, visual radio? What is that? It's a podcast, most of these things, and." So I'm always interested to finding out what pushes you and drives you and keeps you intact in wanting to develop the youth and wanting to develop or empower our communities in and around where we live and where we come from as individuals.
A lot of things, especially around our communities.
Yes, sir.
Now, people, they might also ask me,
Yes, sir.
so why youth involvement?
Yes.
The thing that it's in our communities, you've been interested much in community development. I think I was not working. Then the issue of community development started when I started to organize beauty pageants.
Wow.
The beauty pageant that I'm going to name Miss Face of Soweto. As we started that program, Lemachita most Tamkokong, not doing what to do, round a little side, so we round. The forum space is telling singing, you round the lawn again. How can I come?
I see.
So the beauty pageant Kionela Todingata. And then people are getting also into this field without understanding. People want to be famous.
Yeah.
For Zwanan to be famous, then abe aze chelete, then pila. So, but there were a lot of things, substance abuse, banaba abuse, banaba. I'm talking about from the primary and between the. Before we can say between constitutional the youth is the 13 or 14 to 25.
Yes.
So those who are 12, we're not told they're facing those challenges. So how do or what can we do? We started to do now into deep of this community involvement, where you end up being involved in politics, where you end up being involved in making sure community members have a talk to some, they will come to you to say so development in I cluster fella to say youth and all those things, even into female things. Then, but because I can it direct too much because now these days when you get before that there was an organization called if I'm not, it's a unique project. That unique project was established by females. They roped me in that project. As there was this thing that because I talk too much. PRO.
Okay.
So I don't find that life was easy.
I see.
Talking to them, development. Then that thing started from there. Got those women, making sure that the people, basaja, will do the body soup kitchen. Now the famous. So we're doing them because we never had social media. And there's not a cell phone to post to all those things. Sorry,
Yeah, very interesting, man, to hear, the kind of work that you're doing to the communities, because I think it will also answer the question of the inspiration and the gaps that needs to be filled more the community in Zarona, where we see or young people end up resorting to bad things. So these kind of initiatives, they do help. The foundations, they do help have hope and have a driven aspect into what do they want in their lives. So now, why was it important for the foundation to focus specifically on undeserved communities?
I'll give a bit of history before we come to this Arthur Sekhukhuni Foundation. During COVID, the very same situation happened. We're part of a structure called Sanko. I was leading Sanko in Pimville Zone 2, Ward 22. Then as a chairperson of Sanko, we see these things. We try and because the problem was we cannot sit down and meet and have meetings. So the group of us selected people. Then we said, man, what can we do? One of us, which was a secretary, Kizizwe, he said, man, asambe nsufuna ukudla. Abantu abanakudla. Then we go in knock, cabbage, we divide into 4 and make sure that for ideally 10, how to divide into 4, that number we were able to give those families. So, and then we established an organization called Repiwa. Then along the line, end up at we're no longer getting along. Then we break away, others remain in Korupiwa. Myself and Dimakatsu and Zizwe, we started the Fatiso Foundation. We continue the very same thing. And then, but on Korupiwa, I think you are not on a limelight because we end up getting food parcel as far as overseas. And then we distributed to those 1,000 families. That project, that organization, if till today, if I have to count, we gave close to plus or minus 15 families food on daily basis. Not food in tailoring is a grocery. Sometimes to make a soup and give a cup of soup and give a person a loaf of bread. Then that
it's impactful.
Yeah, it was then what you call. So leading to Arthur Sekhukhuni Foundation, I was admitted this year, February.
To hospital?
Yeah, to the hospital. Admission, when I went to see my GP, it was the first time in 10 years I'm playing so there's something wrong going. Then took blood tests. Then he said, come after 2 days. But if the following day you're not okay, come back. The following day when I come and say, no, I'm taking you to the city. Then when I arrived to the city, so on that day, I felt already, I get a moya. Can now what's happening? Then it's actually more like Buffetto Tsamaya. Can I Tsamayang? They going to admit it just for 2 days, don't worry. Get a sharp. After that I collapsed.
Then hospital.
Hospital. Collapsed from Pinville I went to Omonde View where I stay and then come back Libana, and all those things. Then I collapsed. I hardly go into I feel like something might end. If something happened, but no panic. Then I decided I had to get a collapse. Then I was in that recovery emergency for about 4 hours, trying to find out what is happening. But then my PG found out, he suspect meningitis. So meningitis. I see the full banana. Then the research was done. We were left and right. Then I spent 4 hours. Then I went to ICU for 3 to 5 days. I came out. I went to before kids go ICU. I asked this nurse, what was the reason of me being here? Because, but and then I don't know. I'm not getting report. No doctor will send somebody to say, understand? Yeah, but he will tell you people to come. Then started to remind, stop coming. Lingama do something. What are you finding?
What's happening? Yeah.
Then this necessary no fit. Ruking oxygen, no oxygen momili. Yeah. No, he said, he said, at least you're okay. Oxygen every 100%. And then I started to say, why? No, it was this kind of oxygen. That's why. Then after that, I went to a wellness recovery, depression, stress, and all those things.
Yeah.
No, I could do it when my brother will visit me, have a tutsamaya, little space, sorry, I need to sit down in the mood. But I end up, I have to do something. Got this issue of depression because of sometimes depression is caused by not talking with people. How do you want it? Depression caused by your relationship, marriage, your work-related, and all those things. Then, yeah. So that is this. The foundation is not registered. I've been incubated, I don't know the right word,
Yes.
by another organization, so that or sharp whenever that hold the programs. If they want to give me a program, they will give me a program to run. This thing is new. This month, so yeah, people was come when they Google me, they will see these other organizations. But
I see.
yeah,
Where is it based?
The foundation.
Yeah.
Omonde View.
I see. I see. Very interesting. Yeah, and speedy recovery. I'm hoping and I'm trusting.
Yeah.
It looks like you're in world spirits. You're in world good spirits right now.
I'm recovering.
Yes.
Medicine is still.
Yeah.
Yes, medication is helping.
Speedy recovery.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Because I think we take our health for granted. You know, we take it, and especially how and all of that. It's like man, get sharp, guys. I'll be okay. You know, yeah. So, talk to me, Mr. Arthur. You know, like I mentioned when we started, someone could say, Mr. Arthur, why with community work, youth development, and all of these things? Why are you guys in radio, spending your time listening? But there clearly was a reason why you went into this kind of work. And of course, with the launch of the foundation, what's the gap that you felt was necessary for we TV or in and around our communities? You know, you could have done whatever. There's an array of jobs out there. conventional 9 to 5, we perekelo chase, spend time le family ya gago, but you went into this work and you were filling in a gap. What was the gap that you saw was necessary to be filled, and why?
The thing that I'm working for Department of Education. Go as a teen school. I'm a general assistant that deals with maintenance of the school. So you well, this thing your challenge, or people will come to me from nowhere at just to talk to me. Or me or bat so ke kopa thuso ya hao. If I have 50 rand, I say so abarekela borokto. And you're giving this person 50 rand, but you're not sure utubanya upeka or but the thing is, my friend told me Sabelo Bosman, the brother to the late Gloria Bosman. Len is running his own foundation. So he said, if you give somebody money, request a receipt after. Yeah, then I don't know, so I spoke of family. So those gaps, they're still there.
I see.
What was also hitting, I'm based in the school. Toloro wana watsa mamole umshebile. Uniform I apere from Friday. Monday hatla, the very same uniform. I had tlatsuwa. I could just see the top of the shoe. But I should like sefedile. And it is every day utla school.
Yeah.
Libanyana batla school. So I need to do something, but I must also do it at foundation, Catholic kids as an individual.
Yes.
So then I started to say, let me buy this child uniform or theater. So Baba Babonang, they will also come. Baba Bataka the jacket is tabukhila, will take that jacket and say, I'll tell you how much you're going to cost. No, and then just give me 20 rand. One understand. So those gaps, they are still there. People because of mereko, you know, then people again they don't have there are a lot of things. For example, if you take people who are graduated, you know, can I leave this thing in my mind? If you take doctors who are graduated, we put them in the room. Whilst I told him, no, government doesn't want to employ us. But you can create a lead doctor. So why don't clap together and open a small clinic? The container location. We don't know how. Just show them mushrooming. And they're only by I think if they're not 3 directors, there are 5 white people are owned. I'm not saying it's wrong because of white people. They saw a gap and then they're giving those services. So the gaps it's the gaps it's you
cut one head, 2 more
so
sprout.
other people they will say no, then let's rush go other. You know what made a happy family get but one of the things when I do my profile and I have to include that. Go lunching lunching ko high. Because ko high ko zone 2. Ke sebetsa ko zone 3. Ke ko high ke dula ke aja. Fetso je fela hlapa matso ga ke re ke atsa mchana ke wa ke ne uncle ka lo khuluma na before ham ke re no, it's just a message. No, I'm listening. Husband and cousin, another cousin passed on. Huh? What's happening? We don't know. Suspicion, the poison, and all those things. How? Can I request spanning ke khutle then ke bona re tletsa jwang ha re as a family re tla kopantsha. Only when you fitla ko family nthola re hi I want to chill or look at this person. So I played the role of malume to say, no, let me call somebody. I'll go able to say, look, I'm struggling here. Family guy and it's okay. Give me 5 minutes, then come back. Then give that person 5 minutes. Then after 5 minutes, she come and say, because the issue of undertaker has been covered.
Yeah.
So those are the things about.
Yeah.
In terms of burying people, if I have to, I buried a number of people coming around, then mot atle moena a re o batla mothuso ka boloka ntate wa hae mara o fitla mo jate go pakile 325i. They also, so why don't sell this car and bury your car? I mean, how we keep the house as
Wait, did you actually say that?
Yeah.
Everybody.
She kept quiet. I don't know what no. You want assistant, then I must go to an undertaker. And request we no pakile to e be strategic ntsakolo mo jarteng we pake ka montle e be ka re vuka ke ana tileng to come and see.
Yeah.
One understand you creating those things.
I know what a jumpy says.
No,
jumpy
says so why
yeah.
ha ke lo kopana le ntwe na ke go undertaker no that people is we can na sebet. No, he's driving. I know it, but it do. I say it. So adumele, I was still to say, no, I'll bury this person. The very same thing. You assist somebody. You cover the burying part.
Yes.
Yeah.
When you come, these people be zabanadiju.
Maralite.
Marpa bente stew.
I win.
Baja. We're not too fufulet. Hey, then all this thing. But keep na rebatu. We are doing these things for the
love of it, for
the
giving
love of
back.
it, yeah. The things that maybe Nkhunwaka or feel this thing. I don't know because my brother can explain more than me to say why are we like this.
No, very interesting. Very, very interesting. So, I mean, the foundation Yega Ocho started not too long ago, but it also works across spaces of education, wellness, and of course, ultimately empowerment, right? Like we've been discussing and talking about. So, how we break it down? What are some of the programs the foundation is currently running right now, even in its young days as it is currently? What are some of the ones that the foundation is running, and how are they helping? People tend to come to you. So, the programs that you're running currently right now.
One which is in the early stages because of need to work the able to Moyona. They are running a program called with the Department of Health, if I'm not mistaken. One clinic, one garden.
Oh, nice! I like that title.
So, kesebetsa go skolo. The gardens they are not maintained properly. And especially garden the vegetables.
Yeah.
Because of space. Schools they are not running their own
Gardens,
gardening
yes,
programs.
Yeah.
They used to do that, but there's a school called Barke Nkhodi Primary School. I was the chairperson of that school. There were those competitions at the garden. We were one of nominated by Nestle to participate in that gardening, and then we won first prize.
Oh, wow.
Because the community was part of that. And then the money went to the community to assist that team, all those things. Then COVID came and then everything, So I want to introduce, maybe to copy from one clinic, one garden. Maybe one school, one garden. So that we employ young people to work on that garden. Maybe bamufe stipend nyana, understand? Let's cover sa but something will be different. Yeah. The one that I'm trying to, I'm developing it. It's going to be more focused on mental illness, mental health. Yeah, because of my experience, I slept in 3 mental institutions.
Really, brother?
Yeah, I slept into what you call. Before that, I went to a counseling, clinic. Then some of the things I had thinking. Yeah, so this mental thing, because of, but really, but we are special on the side of men. We don't talk about issues that are female.
Yes, definitely.
But
But
but that doesn't mean that large duty so really 5.
Yeah.
You understand? But there must be one person in that 5 who mo trust or fit.
Ke shebane le mathata.
Understand? Like if it that's why get like I fitla ko ntlong, I want
Batlo
just
lo
want to
robana,
sleep.
yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, Mr.
Abo, because so it was so hating. I was this guy was Uber generally about relationships. So media ke
Yeah.
so and now umo ubi. So I have it one time whatever it's a halal family maybe the most it happened yesterday. Tolore me a phegele bana baje ba fetsa tlhatswe di pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I utla kana go to school and then no dijo our dijo. So Regile, proudly so.
Yo.
So I need to tap into that, involving health professionals. A program, it will help in terms of counseling, because people they don't have money. If baba matshaba re bala ko para because una no tloshwa. Understand? So how kabali that concept mental health that I'm trying to be achievable. That would be what you call. On educational side, education is big. There are challenges. But more skilled, my focus will be it might take long. Matrix bangwala now. 70% of matrix they won't have money to go to universities. Yeah. If one can fundraise money to say all these kids must go to university, but the cost of it on data, then have a like I do like to get degree high education to work to SGBs. And part of SGB, their work is more limited. It's more limited in the sense that your role is to monitor the finances of the school. 2 is to make sure that the infrastructure does not collapse.
Yeah.
Then and then give discipline to school. You understand? So we need to the SGB must be able to go out to make sure that education ya bana ba bona members, yes, parents, but participate. You know what is said? Even you can attend. Just if you go out, there's an SGP meeting. Just go and observe and listen. The parents it's a honano. But irresponsible in terms of taking care of the kids, in terms of taking education nearby.
Oh,
you know that we had a problem school. I mean, her toilet is blocked. It's a khoni you can't have school. So you tell the parents, no, they will know. I never go school because of 1, 2, 3. Parents will call you and then because now it's a plan. How ngwana a tswa ka gate ya sekolong nna ke ya kae
e chaile ya gage go
so ya nong e so mkhathile da
yeah go senyetsa di plan
so
boyfriend
yes so
yeah
education is more than that, because also to make sure that every child go to school. And then there's a feeding scheme go school. If you are short, the food pass are the food pass or banana has one more plastic use a control by
Yeah.
No, the sad thing every thing. No one cookie veragante, face. Understanding go poison. And then whole suspect Mazimba chips or something. You understand? So it's going to it's like they was not taking care.
Yeah.
I want to look at we put on 5 years, 6 years. Why I look starting now? What do you understand? So in education, it's a broad thing. It's something I have to come up with something. But my wish we want everybody to be in class. And then matrix ba pass ba thole di bazari go mnata.
I love that. You know, you are raising very valid points. They affect us more in and around our communities. You know, these are real issues. We know go next door. We know go opposite. Situation ya teng ha monate. We know gore ko kerekeng nkgono semangmang bana ba gagwe ba mo silele ditlogolo, and you know ka grantnyana eo that she gets at the end of the month ke yona tshwantse a berekise to try and provide for these children. And so I think it's very important and very vital work that you are doing just as an individual or other, but of course also over and above as the foundation, you know. And I think maybe I could be wrong, you will correct me, but I think it was trying to formalize it, you know, it's so that we develop structure, you know, when you go out there and about a sponsorship or any kind of help, you actually have in black and white, guys, this is the work that I'm doing. I geek it because feel like you know. So I think it's very vital work, and people like yourself are very intricate and vital in and around our community. So training now, you know, empowerment in the sense that grassroots, you know, the impact and the strategy that you just have over and above as a foundation. The word empowerment specifically, or we mention that word ever so often and fail, all willy-nilly, as if it's nothing. I want to empower the youth. I want to empower the community. I want to develop the community, you know. But I don't think we really necessarily understand the power behind the word empowerment. So with that being said, what does it look like for Batuba Berekang? Because it's one thing wanting to organize youth and say, guys, I want to empower you and I want to enrich you and have empowerment to go out and seek those bursaries or seek those jobs or make a living or make a name for yourself one day, more community. But what does it look like in terms of the people that you help and the people that you serve, Mori communities when you talk about empowerment?
You know, when I was looking to this question yesterday,
yes,
it was difficult to tell you the truth, because empowerment is it. But I want to answer it in this way. On my side is to see the next person early developed. The next person early developed. That family.
Yes, sir.
That child-headed families, that another approach on what you call development. I mean, so it's developed. There's tar roads.
Yeah.
But making sure that even our streets more one pallet thing, those potholes the be sharp. That is development. To see kids, you know, going to school, empower himself, better job, better salary. No, not horror. We are saying about 20 millions every month. So if develop, Understand? When I go born after 5 years, then I'll be proud to say,
different.
Yeah.
And it can be there.
Fully be there.
Yes, sir.
Because le bana ba mo ke sebetsang teng, you know, I was worried when they passed matric. Then the bursaries were not even approved or what, but this is a proper government to make pace at twice. Kento tshwanetse e lokiswe, especially bana o ka se fane ka bursary when the minister fails to announce the results. Mo fe bursary ka December at Christmas sharp when the minister announced the results.
Yeah.
Ngwana wa tsebe after that we are go school.
Definitely, I agree.
Yeah. So that is empowerment. Ek batlo e bona different to everybody. Then I'll be happy if I can see deep down being empowered.
Clip Town, man.
You understand?
Yeah.
How about that structures, Walter Sisulu, school of dedication.
Yeah.
When the last time I killed him, I can't know, man. This is not.
Yeah.
It is painful.
It is.
No,
It's sad.
no, man.
It's sad. It's
They
sad.
don't. Even maybe people they don't understand who's Walter Sisulu, Kimang, but they were supposed to make a research. Why this name here?
Yeah, yes.
Why Freedom Charter
Ish.
was here? You understand? Then Mikuku Eli. How can one can develop? No, I forgot this guy. This guy Wako Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. Rukopani mo social media because we went to Clip Down and then give people food parcels. But not the site. Not the site. There's this Clip Down youth program.
Okay.
But this side they are Clip Down Camo box. Sorry to mention other people's name. Lalo never fairly food parcel. So then to simple look or fella. After that he contacted me and say I want to help. I'm busy working with people. I want to see Clip Down being developed.
Okay.
It was a design of how can people sit in that 2-room. Then the issue I had felt like for national spaces out there, you wanted to put a solar system plant where Clip Down will have its own electricity
Oh,
than is in your
wow.
annual valleys.
Wow.
You understand? So now because of people he can raise money for that overseas, then they can do that. But he phoned me one day to say I need a place. Because there's a place couple against Wapatarish. In terms of connection from Pimville Zone 2 to Clip Down, it might be a problem.
Yeah.
You just want a closer space. Then I'll be happy to see Clip Down being developed. I'll be happy to see the RDP places where there's tar roads and then people by pillar handle. Then again, if you can deal awake, I don't know, man. It's a little difficult. But on the phone, I'll tell you by Saka Deterrant or by and try to bang. Then keep last time I have asked them, but Babaja they can't eat solid food. Obatla mazimba how already biscuit.
Yeah.
If I can see everyone happy, happy developing, things will be
much better.
Much better for my side.
I see.
And it's not the easy thing because of it needs resources to develop something or to develop people. Yeah.
Definitely. I see. So, I mean, like I said, man, very, very intricate and vital work that you are doing. And I like how you just mentioned Clip Down, but it's one of a lot of communities that we have. They need further development. They need assistance. They need people to put in work and effort into them becoming better than what they are right now, And just that, for me, I think they have value. Though as a lot of people, just so that the white counterparts can have space, sabone, you know, but we can develop these small spaces and make them work for us and make them fruitful and beneficial for our children and our children's children, just generations to come, you know. A lot of us still live like you just mentioned, you know, there's a lot of families who are still living or or something like that, you know, things like that. And we can develop our communities, definitely. I believe so anyway. So with all of this work that you are putting in and the plans that you want to instill with the vision of the foundation, there's of course the challenge. There's the headley, there's hurdles and there's speed bumps as you go, you know. And there's no way you can avoid and say nakile Arthur or kile Musi or really Vuka breakfast show. There's no challenges that we face. But it's about how you overcome them and how you try to go over them and learn as you go through the journey of going over those hurdles and those challenges and those speed bumps. So what are some of the challenges that you've come across as the foundation? This is a serious one for us. You just mentioned food parcels are sometimes an issue. So what are some of those and how do you overcome them to make sure that you come out on the other side and become more impactful, essentially?
First thing, get the resources to achieve your vision. Like some of these things to achieve them. If I have to achieve them, if can be resourceful, not I'm not saying give me $1 million, then do those things. Because I need to say, if 1 hour matric has a laptop now to study control, then let's give that child or go university a laptop. So, because as a challenges as again and families to bury these people, it's a challenge. Even if it's not your focus, but people will come and know, I need your help. I need to bury mama, I don't have money. You understand? So, like I said, resources, and the challenge that we are facing, Corey, when you come up with an idea, people are stealing your idea.
Oh, wow, really?
That will become interesting. Yes. Somebody can. How do you come with Vuga breakfast show? I don't know.
Yeah.
I the concept of Vuga breakfast show. There's a document. But not this. It's different, something different. You understand?
Yeah.
Because I'm not the media person, but I wanted to do something earlier. People will be proud to say, "Hey, there's a station. Let's use it."
Yeah.
So, to work hard, to make things twice, go it's hard. Already, you can achieve this vision.
Yeah.
Making sure that you meet the objectives. You understand? So people coming to asking for it becomes sometimes you not get enough sleep because somebody will copy and then for me those are the challenges that we are facing: stealing ideas, resources, how one can move from here to there, how to fight, how to make sure that people are go for rehab for living, stop smoking, moving away from drugs and all those things. Then I think life will be achieving better.
I see.
Yeah.
So, just in closure, so that keep you know, I'm sure with each of us in the spaces that are involved in Motsone, we all have things that we would like to achieve. I mean, for instance, here on the Vuga Breakfast Show, 4 or 5 months ago, if no re bolela gore one day re tlo fitla go di episode 800, it was, we didn't even think of it.
It was an idea.
It was like,
Yeah.
yo, guys, you know, because at the time, neresa stream every day. Like we would jump 2 days, and then Thursday or Friday or something, you know. But now, today we're actually celebrating 101 episodes,
Wow.
you know, of consistent streaming Monday to Friday between 7 and 10. So we all have goals that we want to achieve, and now we're chasing 150, 200, and more, of course, and we want to do more with our show. So I'm sure the same applies ka foundation as well. There's things that you look ahead. I want that the foundation to achieve 1, 2, and 3. I want to do certain things. I want to have a bit more of an impact. So 5 years from now, what does the foundation look like? What are you hoping to have achieved by then? Is it only based Mosowe to Gauteng? Do you want to jump province borders? Do you want to jump country borders as well and take it outside of the country and help more people? So in the next 5, 6, even 10 years from now, 2035, what does the foundation look like, and what is the ultimate goal and vision for the foundation?
Yeah. I'm 56. this year.
Okay. 66, double fresh, double sharp.
Not 66, 56.
Yes, I'm saying 10 years. Outside of 66, double grand.
No, I don't want to find myself in a space whereby kiba ekroko
Double fresh, my brother.
sometimes you need a space to sit with your kids.
Okay, I see.
No, the thing that about the foundation, then because of currently I'm a one person in what you call. If my kids can come in to be part of the foundation, yeah, they can take South Africa. They can take it from here to South Africa. But my focus is not is I would say Johannesburg. Then if I have an opportunity to go to Springs, I'll go to Springs. You understand? Yeah, and then you to achieve this. Yes, you say you're streaming twice in a week or once in a week, but
Yes.
because le na le vision
Re kgotlheletse.
le kgotlheletse gore
Yes.
re batla go fitlha mo
Yes, sir.
and le fitlhile mo teng.
Yes, sir.
Le fitlhile ka nna ka 101 show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the thing that it's a foundation, sometimes they collapse because of if people they are not sharing your vision, then it will be a problem. Yeah, so you need to instill this. I know that even my brothers, this foundation might be changed. I mean, we'll be as a family to run it as a family and move together as a family to do different things. Because when I'll expect this so, and I'll expect this so, and also in that way we'll be able to achieve. Resources, not resources in cash, to have a camera, to have a laptop. To have a desk, because it's office so I need to move out to
And
rent
have spaces,
a space where
yeah.
people they can come.
Yeah.
If I have to go and work Coco Hotel, I have to go and work Coco Hotel. And for me, for that market, I can make wonders Coco Hotel. Understand? I learn now. I think the government is starting to give them resources, water and infrastructure, water and electricity. So, and to go there because of Kiboni situations are there, then the foundation can make better. Yeah, doesn't mean that if you go on the view, then left must people from on the view, they have their lives. Pillars and then but yeah. So that's I want to achieve. So because of before I just want to mention some of the things, well, because I forgot. I wanted to start with them. Where does this thing come from?
Yeah.
Community development. You know, you know, Monty Sekhukhuni is my brother.
Yes, I was about to ask.
Yeah, Monty Sekhukhuni is my brother. I love him to bits. Monty Sekhukhuni, he's the one that introduced me in this kind of. I didn't know that I'm doing it, but Yana is more invested in this thing. Introduced me in politics. Introduced me in politics to say, bro, we can't sit in J. Muntu sides and next.
Sure.
Here's a mkhabolo, just read and then do something. You understand? Later the read is a khale to introduce the strata, the hippo and all those, but that is part of community development or community resistance of stopping white people coming to Soweto. So he introduced me to that, and then I end up being involved. I said in politics, ANC, SACP, Sanko. Then the interesting part, this thing, you know, if you know the organization called Controllers, the Congress of Traditional Leaders.
Wow. Oh, okay.
Okay. It was in we had the structure in Gauteng, and then I participated on that structure. Johannesburg, I was a chair. Gauteng province, I was a treasurer. Then I work for organization called Traditional Healers Organization, Bogogo. I was trying, they would give me a difficult task to develop training manuals. Because of, I will share this with my brother, he will tip me there and he will give me a manual, say, study this one and then do that. I work with also NAPWA, people living with HIV and AIDS.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I was heading business unit Yabona. I became involved with Nelson Mandela Foundation. There was this thing they were doing, a dialogue. There was a dialogue program, and I loved that dialogue program. I once wrote to them to say, can't you bring back this? They said no. I hope I'm going to write to them again.
Yes.
Then I a board member ya Africa Itlhokomele.
Oh.
I think you know them, or also by interview.
No. We haven't.
But
had the pleasure.
But I saw you interviewed the manager of Crystal Foundation Spiritual Center.
Yes.
I was the board member there.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Then they the co-founder of them, Rupiwa Fatitso, then Arthur Sekhukhuni, then the founder of Miss Face of Soweto. Miss Face of Soweto, the sad part of it, you know, when you start something, you don't think of registering it. Then somebody abaitsa the following day and fanaka price price that cosmetics. So you see, it was a
challenge. Like you mentioned, but about the ideas.
Those were the things. And then more was supposed to start Sowetan community builder project. Sowetan used to have that project when the late Agri-Class Day was alive. Those, you know, we will work Montwingen. So other people they politicize it, by politicize it how to make it because of your ideology. It's for a certain political party, and then, but we were not there for Tutu. So yeah. So 10 years from now, 5 years from now, I just want to see this foundation be somewhere. And it will fit.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely, we manifest.
Full time, full time,
Nkabe o kenya matla mo, eh?
nkabe ke kenya matla
Definitely.
mona,
Yeah,
definitely.
matsapa nje. I see. Very, very, very impactful. Ngwana Koga, you're perhaps wondering who we're in conversation with this morning. He was correcting me when he got here earlier, saying the Sekhukhuni is with the I at the end and not to the E. And Arthur Sekhukhuni is the founder of the Arthur Sekhukhuni Foundation. And this Tuesday, we shine light on the work that's quietly transforming lives and, all around, in and around our communities. And essentially, the aim and the goal is that to have an impact and transformation throughout the entirety of our country, that is South Africa. One light, one life, and of course one community at a time. It begins both with you and I investing and putting our time into such organizations that have long-lasting impact that we perhaps might not be informed about or knowledgeable about, but perhaps you might be one of those people who has benefited from such foundations. People like Bopra Arthur are completely and utterly vital in and around our communities. On our YouTube comment section, people have come through. Osvaldo Nyaka, a family member, part of the Vuga Nation, is coming through saying, good morning, awesome energy. Hey, shout out to you, Mr. Osvaldo. And then, of course, the one and only Monty Sekhukhuni jumping onto our YouTube comment section saying, community development and activists are inseparable. Time is now to unlearn, relearn, and learn to improve our community's socio-economic conditions. Completely speaks to how you just mentioned, Bra Arthur, Gore, you guys have been at this work for the longest of times, and perhaps we're not so conscious you were doing this work, but it is community development atelier. And the reason I wanted to raise it because I saw the book when you laid it down earlier.
Yes.
I'm seeing Sekhukhuni, the name there on the thing. I want to know who this man is, man, And then the last one, Pumla Langa commented, started hanging out with us when Ste was here. And Ste was saying that Pumla is someone at no more lifing. So Pumla Langa comes through saying, oh, I missed the 100th episode yesterday, which was yesterday on a Monday. And then she goes on to say, but a big congratulations to the team. Well done. May the show reach new heights. The vision is alive and valid completely.
Yippee.
Utterly and absolutely agree, Pumla, and we appreciate you taking the time to hang out with us. And then the last one that just came through is Portia McKay. I'm not sure. You know Portia McKay?
I know her. that one.
Yes. Portia McKay coming through saying, my chairperson, we're still at it. So, this proves the amount of work that you've been putting in, man. People are appreciating you and loving you. So in closure, we're seeing the book right here. Can I quickly see so that we can show the viewers at home? So this is Bra Arthur's brother, Monty Sekhukhuni, the author of Sodlele Khaya, the hunger strike that changed the South African political landscape. It sounds very interesting. It says here, the hunger strike that changed the South African political landscape by Monty Sekhukhuni is a fascinating account of a pivotal moment in South Africa's struggle against apartheid. This debut book delves into the courageous hunger strike of 1989, when political detainees risked their lives to demand freedom and justice. Through personal narratives and historical insights, Sekhukhuni captures the resilience, unity, and strategic brilliance of the activists who played a crucial role in dismantling apartheid from within their prison's walls. Very, very interesting. Sounds interesting.
Yeah.
I've read up a bit on the hunger strike of 1989. I did a bit of history in high school, so I have like 2 cents worth. So I think it would be, because on Mondays we do book reviews. It would be very fascinating to have Bramonti come in and sit with us, discuss the landscape of the political system back then and what it's looking like now, and of course delve deeper into the book. I think Bramonti, I'm sure you're listening and watching. Please, can we make it a thing next time?
He's ready.
Yes, please. We would appreciate.
He's ready to come.
Yes, sir.
He's the one that is best to explain more about this.
The book, yeah.
And then remove in 3 hours.
Yes, not sure.
Because of He did some interviews, then they recalled him, come and explain this.
Yes.
Because of limited
Now,
time.
yes,
So,
yes.
He.
No,
You
definitely.
can have him on Monday. That's fine.
Yes, definitely.
Actually, I'm trying to appoint myself as a manager.
Ya gagwe. O dile le media ya gagwe nje.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. No, Bra Arthur, thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much for taking the time Otle ploma le rona, and talk about a bit more about all these things and the spaces that you're involved in. You know, we need more people like you. We need more insights like the ones that you have, so that we can develop Kasita Rona, we can develop our communities and make a better life and living conditions ultimately for the future generations that are going to come. Because I'm sure the way Soweto Linkateng now is not the Soweto that you grew up in. And that's because people worked and put in effort into it. And so I think us as young boys and girls in and around our communities, we need to do the same, develop it even more. I mean, Europeans are coming in, go Cape Town now, saying they don't feel the difference about go Cape Town.
Yeah.
It still ultimately feels like Bako Europe, you know, because Cape Townians and all these people have been putting in effort to develop Cape Town to such an extent that it is a world-class city. So I think the same can absolutely be done for the Kasita Rona, whether you're from the East Rand, Tembisa, Foslo, or Mosoweto, or wherever, we can develop and put in the work. And the proof is in the pudding that in the work that you are doing with the Arthur Sekhukhuni Foundation, and we appreciate and we thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks,
yeah.
for that breakfast show.